Hello everyone, Recabilly here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Chat here on the Hypermine Vanilla Minecraft server. Today, I kind of want to talk about something a little bit kind of, I guess, important to me. It's not necessarily important, but more of like, it's something that I've been thinking about. And that's the whole Toby Turner scandal. If you don't know what's going on, I will give you guys a brief explanation. So basically, Toby Turner is a YouTuber. If you don't know him, he's actually a pretty funny guy. And he has made some mistakes. He's made some pretty big mistakes in his life, and now he seems to be paying the price for it. Unfortunately though, some of it might be lies, because none of it has been reported to the police. So he has been accused of forcing himself onto one of his ex-girlfriends, and he's being accused of doing drugs, and he's being accused of all sorts of pretty bad things, and it turns out that some of those things are even like being said by his friends, that they are agreeing, yes, he has drug problems. Now, I kind of just want to talk about my personal thoughts towards this and my personal opinion. I don't know Toby. I don't know who he is in real life or anything like that. He's just somebody that I always, he's one of those YouTubers that kind of lifted you up. He was always really funny, and I haven't watched a lot of his stuff recently. And, it's been a while since I've watched some of his stuff. But still, I've watched his stuff before, and they always made me feel like happy, and he was always energetic and ready to do fun, cool things. And now it seems that that person who I thought I knew suddenly is not the person that I thought I knew. And it got me to thinking with different YouTubers. Like, obviously, YouTube is a media in which people give themselves a personality. We don't see the true personality, even if, yeah, this is who I am. I mean, I will always be pretty honest with you guys and express myself honestly. I don't over exaggerate everything. I don't just, I don't act stupid for the views. Everything that I do is because this is what I would do in any other situation. If I wasn't recording, this is how I would act. Of course, I'm reacting by talking, and I probably wouldn't talk if I was playing by myself, but that's the only difference, is what I'm feeling doesn't change though. Now, that doesn't mean I'm about to upload a video of me, doing something stupid that I wouldn't want you guys to know about. Like, there's a lot of times where I'm just a complete jerk. Like, I can be really mean, and I have been really mean. I'm not a perfect person, and sometimes when you're watching a YouTuber and you really like their stuff, you forget to think that, yeah, this is also a person just like me who makes mistakes. They are going to keep making mistakes throughout the rest of their life. There's nothing we can do about it. It's just so strange to look at somebody and think of them as, this person has made me laugh throughout my entire life. I've been watching them since I was a kid. They're so funny, and they're hilarious. They know how to make me smile whenever I'm sad. And then you find out that this person is a rapist. Now, I'm not saying Toby has raped anybody. I'm not saying that he's doing drugs. I'm not saying that he's done any of these things. All I'm saying is that it's weird to think this person who you've had a lot of respect for might not deserve the respect you've given them. I still respect Toby's video quality and hilarity. His humor is just amazing. But what if he is a bad person? Should I change my opinion on him? I don't know. It's just so weird. It's tough to think about. Now, here's what's weird about it. The most weird thing about it is that all of the people who are talking about this everyone, because there's been multiple girls who come out and say, oh yeah, Toby's done this to me, he's so bad. It's talking crap about him, basically. All of them are YouTubers who don't have nearly as many subscribers, who are very unknown, in fact. And a lot of people are realizing this. They're saying, well, wait a second, if you're if Toby's done so many bad things like this, how come none of the bigger YouTubers that he's dated are saying anything? And it's true. Think about it. If I was um was one of the people accusing Toby, like, well, yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of views. I'm gonna get a lot of people saying, hey, yeah, this guy knows what he's talking about because he's dealt with it before. Obviously, that's never happened. But you know what I'm saying. It's why would a smaller YouTuber come out right away and say it? And Toby denies it, of course. But why would they come out and say it when a bigger YouTuber that's much more known to the community, especially to Toby's community even, why would they not say anything? Now, there's a couple reasons why. One reason would be it could hurt their career. Let's say that one of those girls is lying. That means that this YouTuber, who has a lot of respect and a big community, even though she might be telling the truth, she's gonna be categorized with one of the people who are lying. She's gonna be categorized with a bunch of girls who came out to purposely hurt this person. And who knows how many of them are lying. Even if, let's say, wait, I'm gonna make some iron tools. Even if they are all right, let's say that there's 9 out of 10 girls who are telling the 100% truth about this. They're saying that Toby's done some really bad things. Let's say that happens, and then one of them comes out and says, no, he hasn't, or we find out that this person's lying. Then every girl that is who might be telling the truth is going to be questioned. Are you lying too? How do we know? We need to figure it out. So people are going to start butting into their lives, and it's going to be a lot of issues. So it's very possible that bigger YouTubers who have dated Toby Turner in the past probably just don't want the publicity. They don't need the publicity. They don't want to have to deal with it if somebody in that bunch of girls is lying, because then it's going to be on them too. People are going to be questioning their validity. That's the word. I always have trouble with that word. People are going to be questioning their validity, and then it's just going to be all that their viewers are going to be talking about. You don't want that kind of stuff on your channel. So I'd understand if girls who have bigger subscribers or more amounts of subscribers, if they don't want to talk about it, even though it did happen to them. So who knows? It's a really tough situation. I feel for Toby so much. I feel so bad. Like, this guy, even if he has done these things, let's say that he is a let's say that he's been forceful on a girlfriend. Nobody's said anything about rape. Only that one girl was like, oh, he's been forceful, but I really don't believe he's been forceful, and that's just a personal opinion, but I could be wrong, of course. Let's say that he's not forceful, but he has been pretty or he's not a rapist, but he has been forceful. Like, let's say he's talking to his girlfriend, because she was his girlfriend at the time. Let's say he's talking to her, and he's really in the mood to just, have sex. So he's like, come on, let's do this. And she's like, I don't know, I don't really feel like it. Oh, come on, please, I'm he's like really in the mood, so he's trying to push her into doing it. They've done it before. They're dating. So finally she's like, okay, whatever. So then they do it. That's not rape. That is not rape. You still give in. Even if you didn't initially want it, you still gave in and you said, okay, well, whatever. That's not rape. And I don't believe that it happened any other way than that. But let's say he's been, that kind of forceful. Let's say that that's true. What's wrong with that? I cannot imagine Toby actually forcing himself on anyone. But again, I don't know Toby. Apparently he's been really stupid and done some pretty dirty things in public even. I don't know. I'm kind of rambling back and forth here. This whole situation is just really weird for me, and I don't know how to think about it because Toby has affected my life so much, and I guess he's partially the reason why I got into YouTube. When I was in college, I mean, I've always wanted to do YouTube, but when I was in college, me and my best friend there, we watched Toby's stuff, and we would laugh, and we would kind of copy what he would say and just fool around, and he was a common interest, and we had a lot of fun just talking about his stuff. And now it's a lot like the Bill Cosby thing. A lot of people, including myself, who grew up watching Bill Cosby and his comedy would be so funny, just to find out that this guy is a really bad guy, it's gonna ruin his career, and it's gonna ruin everyone's thoughts on him. And guess what's gonna happen to Toby? It's gonna ruin his career. It's gonna ruin his thoughts on everybody. The worst part about it is Toby's main audience are children. He has a children's TV show. He does videos that are like catered to being funny towards children, and now adults are gonna be like, well, wait a second, this guy, he's potentially a rapist, and our kids are watching his stuff. No, thank you. Yeah. So this is a serious matter. If those girls are lying about it, then they are trying to take advantage of somebody. They are evil women. If they are telling the truth, they should have gone to the police. First of all, always go to the police. If something happens to you and you're like, oh, if I go, he's gonna shank me or something, like snitches get stitches, the only people who say that are the ones who should be snitched on. And if you don't understand that, that's fine. Not a lot of people do. But for some reason, that whole thing, like, oh, if you tell on me, I'm gonna kill you kind of thing, okay, well, if I tell on you, then you'll be put in jail. If I tell on you for threatening my life, then I'll be sure to have protection from you. If I tell on you, you'll never be able to do this to another person. I'm kind of clearing out this tunnel because I kind of want it to be my home, I think. Telling on people for doing bad things is not bad. Not telling people, not telling the police, not going to someone for help is only going to hurt you in the end. Now, I guess it's not always the case. There are different situations that I don't really have in mind right now that it could be very beneficial to stay quiet about it. It could, in fact, hurt you if you told somebody. But this in particular, somebody raping you, somebody doing bad things to you physically, I don't think you should ever keep it quiet. I don't think you should ever be afraid of what they'll do if you tell, because if you tell and it's something serious enough like rape, they'll be put in jail. They'll be put away for a long time. And if they are let out of jail, luckily, our system, or at least in the United States, if they are let out of jail, you'll find out pretty quickly. As one of the victims, you'll find out pretty quickly, and you'll be able to protect yourself and maybe even move to an undisclosed location. You'll be able to get some protection from police if necessary. They'll be under house arrest or something. There's so much that can happen to save you, to protect you, if all you did was just tell from the beginning. Now, if these girls are not telling the police and they're just telling it for publicity, which is what it seems like, then I don't know. It's just such a tough situation. They can't do that. You can't just, even if something has happened to you, why make it public knowledge and try to ruin this person's life? Just put them in jail. That's what they deserve, right? They deserve to be in jail. And then if they go to jail, then everybody will find out that way. Why do you have to make it about you? Why do you have to let everyone know, hey, I've been raped, or I've been dating Toby for this amount of time, and he's been this way for me too? Holy freaking hell. 9%. What kind of crap? Alright. I guess I'm gonna end the video here though, because I cannot... I can't deal with this. It's such a tough thing to talk about. But let me know what you guys think. I really would love to hear your opinions on it. I'm gonna end the video here before I get struck by lightning, because I'm very terrified right now. I don't know why. The lightning is just so damn scary to me. Thank you all for watching. This might have been a longer episode. Sorry. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.
One is Tetris, and they're like a motherfucker. Save. Just.
Yeah. That's probably not where I'd want to sit if I were visiting this island. Just saying. Alright. So, one of these days I'm really gonna need to just go get